How are you guys doing? My name is Aya. Oh, and I hope y'all can hear me with this mic in. I don't have my headphones on. Maybe I should put them in. But anyway, one second. I was just laying down and my makeup's looking kind of like I was laying down. But I want to talk about what's coming up next. I am excited. We just got finished maybe like a week or so ago with the fairy rest training, and you'll be able to purchase that the whole thing, um, either on the Patreon. I'm about to post it to Etsy. It's a 15-day training, complete with journal prompts, audio, visual, meditations. It's that girl. Like, we really enjoyed it. Okay. So, how we're going to do the next training is going to be dedicated to my new book that's coming out. That's that's titled "Your Mood Is What You Got," and we're going to be doing fairy mood boards. And we did a preview of a mood board at the end of the fairy rest training. It was the 15th day, and a mood board is basically training you how to daydream. All of this training, the rest training, the mood board, is training your nervous system to be in the energy of your mood is what you got, and do nothing and receive everything. And in order for that all to work, and it does work, the rest is the most important part. It's the foundation of it. Like, getting to the point to where your nervous system is surrendered to being at rest instead of being in the scarcity dimension, the scarcity hustle mindset. Okay. Um, we can listen to affirmations all day. And if you're still practicing fear and you're still practicing being in a scarcity dimension to where you're living your life based off of what you should do, what you gotta do, what you're told, what you've been told to do, what you're afraid to not do, if you're living your life living a safety and security, then you're not at rest. Even if you're sitting still and meditating and doing your affirmations, if you get up for your meditation and you're making decisions not based off of who you really are, how you really feel, and what you really want, you're not at rest. Okay? Um, so the fairy rest training trains you to stop resisting, and it's in short daily prompts, 15 minutes a day. Because one of the main things about a spiritual practice is consistency. You have to be consistent. And the next training is going to be a training in daydreaming, a training in using your imagination, because this is where you and God communicate. We train you to get in neutrality, and then we train you to get into your imagine with that neutrality, with your rest. Now you can visualize. Now you can daydream, because you should not do affirmations when you feel stressed out. It's not going to help. It's going to frustrate you even more. And the key to manifesting what you want is to not be frustrated about it. Living in the end means that you feel like you're at the end. How do you usually feel when you are at the end of a project? It's finished. You wipe your hands of it, you walk away from it, you're at rest, you're at peace. There's nothing else to say, there's nothing else to do, there's no drama, there's no challenges. And so, um, I also wanted to add something to the challenges, the training, and that is, the group trauma healing sessions during the week are for you if you are doing the rest trainings and the visualizations and all this stuff is coming up to be healed, and you're just feeling frustrated by being at rest. It's like you feel more frustration and you feel more agitation and you feel the need to heal more than you're feeling at rest. And so um, the trauma healing, like the group healing sessions, is for that. What I wanted to add for the mood board um, like daydreaming, is to practice actually using your daydreaming skills on something that you really, really, really want, like more money, right? And so I begin to create these really fun, or I call it orgasmic manifestation, using these types of energies, this ecstasy energy, while focusing on money. After you do your mood board trainings, which is all of this is very easy. This is the most laziest spiritual practice you could ever find in the whole internet. Like literally, it's giving nap time. It's giving watching cartoons and eating your favorite snack, but doing it consistently. Like however it is you find rest, do it consistently. Um, because when you're stressed out, it's because you've been practicing stress. You practice stress more than you practice rest. And once you admit that, and admit that you don't want that lifestyle anymore, and that you're willing to do something about it, and then after you get finished figuring out that you can't do it on your own, that you actually need accountability, maybe group participation, maybe to have something visual and creative to focus on. The fairy club, the fairy ashram, is for you. Um, you also doing in that Patreon, you also get discounts on working with me. But if you want just one-on-one personal um, consultation and coaching, spiritual coaching with me, I do offer that as well, you know. But I'm always pushing the Patreon because I'm for the people, and the Patreon is cheaper, okay? Everybody's trying to save a coin. Everybody wants results and wants to do the work and wants to be a part of something, that people are trying to save a coin. And so you can practice without working with me one on one through the Patreon. But if you wanted to work with me one on one, I offer like one-off one-on-one sessions, like just 2 hour sessions, like soul retrieval sessions, to get the accumulated energy out of the cells of your body, the negative things you've been focusing on most of your life, the trauma experiences, getting that out of the cells of your body, exercising that out of your body, out of the cells of your being, and releasing more joy and peace and rest, right? And that'll help jumpstart you to your practice, because no matter what healing modality you use, you're still going to have to practice. You're still going to have to be consistent. And I also offer like 3 month coaching. Like I'm working with someone now who is on the path of becoming a motivational speaker, writing a book. I've worked with people who are winners of like baking competitions on Food Network, and they have their own food lines out, their own food company, and have their own products and grocery stores. Like I work, I get, my methodologies actually get results because I help people go within, because energy, like life, manifests from the inside out. You change your energy first. You change your focus. You discipline your focus. You have to be disciplined with your focus. You can't you can't be focused on what other people think and get what you want. You're focusing too much on what other people want. The other people are going to get what they want from you except you. Everybody's going to get what they want out of you but you. And I know it's one of the hardest things to do. And that's why I offer the coachings that I do. I call it a personal alchemy program. It's a up to it can be 1 to 3 months. It could be 1 to 3 months, and it is an expensive, more expensive package, but it's for those who are in that state of financial health. And honestly, the money that you'll make after spending that money with me, it won't even compare. That'll be chump change. Okay. Um. So yeah, we have three options. We have a few options. We have the Patreon. We have like 1 or 2 hour sessions with me, 30-minute sessions, and we have like extensive training. All of this is for you to release what is blocking you from experiencing your highest joy. Um, and this is going to be a lifetime, over many lifetime work of expansion, not you necessarily incarnating back into this world. I'm not saying that you're going to be punished or anything. I'm saying that creativity never stops. You're always going to be expanding. You're always going to be creating. It's never over, and it's supposed to be fun, but most people find it torturous. And I train you to learn how to ride that wave. Ride it. Ride that wave. Have fun with it. Even have fun with your challenges. Even have fun when people misunderstand you. Have fun with it. Have fun with, um, you know, being broke sometimes. It happens. Like if you have not trained and disciplined your energy and you don't know how to enter into the gates of love, like we were talking about yesterday in our reading. No, was that yesterday? Actually, I didn't release that. I was talking about that yesterday, but I have not released that to y'all yet. There, there's the only when you enter into the gates of love and vulnerability will you really truly feel your connection with life. God doesn't um, let anybody into the gates of heaven, into the upper dimensions. You have to connect with the love frequency. And the love frequency is also playfulness, it's fun, it's rest, it's peace. And all of my modalities and everything that I share and everything I offer is to train you to enter into those gates for yourself, for yourself as a sovereign being. Okay? So I look forward to seeing y'all over there for the new fairy daydream training, and the mood board exercises, and the orgasmic money manifestation group, and the trauma in the group trauma healing sessions, or seeing your faces sign up for personal sessions with me, because I know you guys really, 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 really want to advance and change and are being called higher or whatever. And again, I apologize that you have to pay for any of this. Um, if we change our society into the type of society that's more balanced, then I would live in a hut on the big plot of land, and everybody would just bring me food, clothes, um, fabrics, grain, and we would do bartering because I will already have my everything that I need from the community. But since we don't live like that in a society this way, I have to charge money for healing services, um, for these modalities, for these shamanic type journeyings and stuff. Um, and it is what it is. If when you're in alignment with it, we'll meet up. Until then, I'll see y'all on the YouTubes and TikTok and Instagram. But if you don't see me, mostly it's because, like right now, I'm in a hostel in Egypt, right? And it's rare that I have moments to myself. And also, I've been preparing for the new trainings and working with new clients. And so, uh, yeah, and trying to balance having fun and hanging out with people too. I have to have a life. I'm not making that mistake ever again. I'm not getting out of my playful, joyful energy um, just to make sure everybody else is okay. Being playful is a part of, and being free is part of my energy signature, and I have to do it. So I'll see y'all. Peace.